Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today I'm doing an unboxing of a special item that was sent to me courtesy of Codemasters. So to give you some background, I have recently bought a new house. I'm residing within the residence right now. All of my previous videos were done in various locations. I decided during the pandemic to sell up my flat in London and move out into the countryside, into a small town by the name of Brackley. Now Brackley does have a link with today's video. Brackley is the home of Mercedes F1 motorsport racing team. Now I am a big F1 fan, and moving to Brackley was a bit of a kind of fanboy desire of mine. I live about 5 minutes away from the Mercedes F1 headquarters. It's great. It is a motorsport town and really buzzing. Everyone walking around the town with Mercedes merch on, etc. I'm a big Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton fan, so I couldn't be happier. Now this package that I'm about to show you was sent to me about 3 or 4 weeks ago before I moved into this house, and I thought it only appropriate that I open it now that I am in this house, which I've been in for about 3 days now. And without further ado, the package in question is this, sent to me by the lovely people at Codemasters and EA. This is the F1 2021 official video game pack here, exclusive pack for those who are with the former Codemasters Racing Ahead team. Now thank you very much to Codemasters and James for arranging this and sending it over. It is phenomenal. Now this is, I was going to open this in my last residence, but there was a slight issue with it. An issue that is now resolved, and I will get to that towards the end of the video. But should we open it up, have a little look inside? I think we should. This box here, you can see the size of it. It's quite a heavy little thing. I had no clue this was coming. It was an absolute surprise, and I'm so thankful for it. So once again, thank you to James and Max at EA and everyone who worked on this. You've done a really splendid job. The first thing to note is when I lift up the lid, you can see just about, let me try and get it in shot. There you can see the game's branding all over it. The box is in the game colorway with its kind of livery pattern of green and white and blues. It's beautiful. It says all over it, it says the branding of EA, it says Codemasters, there we go, on the front here, Codemasters and EA Sports. So flipping the lid open, you've already seen a couple of the items in here. The first thing, a little fold comes out, and we've got a pendant, a lanyard with F1 2021 on it, and a sort of pit pass, if you will. Now what this is for, obviously take that off if you want to, and put your work pass on it if you're going into the office still, etc. I'm not presently going into my office, I'm working from home, but when I do go into the office later this month, I will probably change out my lanyard in place of this one. So putting that away, that's item number one. Item number two in there is this, and it is a boxed digital game. Loads of people are doing this these days. I don't really understand it myself, but it's a hard box with a digital code inside for the F1 2021 game. Now I already have the game on my PC, and I already have the game on my PS5. Within the first few days of receiving it, I completed the Breaking Point story mode. I think it's absolutely stunning. If you're thinking about this game, do delve into the Breaking Point mode. It is incredible. It's a really good way to kind of get acclimatized to the game before breaking off into the proper career mode, the race weekends and such, or multiplayer even. Definitely worth a look. Now I might give this game away, so leave me some comments in the description below and I'll see if I fancy giving this code away to one of you lucky lot. It is the PC version, alright, so make sure you check out the minimum specs if you want this. It does say on here minimum specs is Windows 10. If you want for ray tracing, you need Windows 10 64-bit, CPU of an i3 2130 or AMD FX 4300 with a minimum of 8 gigabytes of RAM, 80 gigs free on your hard drive, video card here it says GTX 950 or AMD R9 280 for ray tracing, GeForce 2060 or Radeon RX 6700. Now you know. So that's the digital code in a box. The next item is the Podium Standards Pirelli baseball cap, and this is a Velcro backed adjustable, really nicely embroidered, as you can see there. Look at that, beautiful. You'll see that on a race weekend. As they go up onto the podium, they pop one of these on. The next item is an embroidered F1 2021 video game baseball cap. Again, nicely embroidered with the Codemasters logo, the EA Sports logo, the game logo, the kind of livery pattern, the game red, the game's green and white and blue pattern everywhere, and a little game logo on the back. And this is a snapback, very high quality cap. The next item in this little goodie box that I was sent is F1 2021 official video game flag, which I can pop on my games room wall. I'm currently building a games room in this house. It's going to be an extension. It's going to be lovely, and potentially I will put this somewhere in there. And the next item is this rather humongous tote bag that says Codemasters and EA on the sides, and on the face and on the back the game logo, F1 2021 official video game. It's got some ginormous handles, so maybe a bag for life if you're going shopping and you want to show off that. That's great. I like that very much, and I can't think of what to put in it other than bag for life bits and pieces. The next item I'm super chuffed with, and that's these are racing gloves. Okay, so I've got a G29 steering wheel. I love doing sim racing in that. I haven't set it up yet because I've just moved into this house and I've just got this brand spanking new desk that I'm sat at. But when I eventually do set up my steering wheel, look at this, look at these gloves. I can just line them up. These Puma official racing gloves, they've got your leatherette grips on the thumbs, the middle fingers, the index fingers, and it's got, if you can see here, see the raised cushioning, because when you're racing on one of those steering wheels that provide a lot of feedback, it can be painful, especially when racing for a long amount of time. So this is going to come in real handy when I start my streaming and I start making my videos, or just doing long race weekends in F1 or any racing game. So that's those racing gloves. Absolutely love these. They're going to come in super useful. Now, the last item is why I have delayed this video somewhat. It is this. It's a personalised t-shirt, as you can see there. Look at that. It's got our name on it on the front. It's got our name on the back, except it isn't our name. It's got a typo. There's a missing S. Now, the day I got this, I reached out to Codemasters, a chap called James, and I said, James, what's going on? There's a typo. He apologised profusely, and this was at our old house we were living in, and he said he wasn't sure how long this was going to take, so give us the address of the new house and we'll send it there. And the very first package I received at my brand new house in Brackley, home of F1 team Mercedes, was this. The game's shared personalised F1 2021 t-shirt on the back. Beautiful. Thank you so much for organising that, Codemasters and EA. Splendid. I couldn't be more chuffed. And that is the box empty. So just to run through again, you've got a personalised t-shirt. I've got two, one with a typo. I've got racing gloves, going to come in super handy for the sim racing. I've got the Pirelli cap embroidered, the F1 2021 embroidered hat. Got the big, I've got the second t-shirt down there. Got the big tote bag. I've got the digital game in box. Remember to leave a comment if you want that. I might throw it out to one of you lucky peeps. And I've got the lanyard and the big sort of pit pass jobby. How's that, guys? Complete freebie by Codemasters and EA, just flung over for supporting the game, for playing the game, for getting word out about the game. It's fantastic. Take it from me, don't take it from me. It's up to you. Go and have a look at videos online, see what other people are saying. I love the game. I did Breaking Point career mode within 2 sittings. I was just addicted to it. I know the other half of the Game Shed, Mark, he went and bought a retail copy of F1 2021 and he's been hooked. I think it was, as of a couple of weeks ago, his most played game probably this year. Just absolutely hammering it, the Breaking Point and a normal career. What a great game. F1 2021. They're patching it almost weekly to address issues here and there, making it a better experience, listening to the community and just making it the F1 game we all want. If you're interested in racing me, do get in touch, leave a message down below. I'm on PlayStation 5 and on PC playing the game and I absolutely love it. It's a stunning game. So guys, thank you very much for watching and expect more videos from me in this rather strange new location, and until the next time, see you later.